Alright, let's just get this out of the way. What's your opinion on Yooka-Laylee?
I didn't donate to that Yooka-Laylee thing, but, now to be brutally honest, it looks like every game from that era, really. You know, when you...
From this era, you mean?
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, it's just a
in that area.
It looks like a collect-em-up. I don't know, if you want it, I mean, it's probably gonna be okay.
Yeah, well,
I'm not gonna buy it, but...
I like the rare games, so I'm cautiously optimistic. See, I just want to bring up something I've been thinking about.
For those of us who don't know what Yooka-Laylee is, can you explain what that is?
Yeah, I will later. But now there a lot of people have been after leaving their respective companies have been going to Kickstarter to make the kind of games they wanted to make that they've been told wouldn't like be a hit like they were back in the days.
How many times did that happen now?
I think there was Pillars of Eternity.
Yeah.
There was
Mighty Number 9.
Mighty Number 9 doesn't count. There was I guess Shovel Knight kind of counts because they see, it was Way Forward devs that weren't with Way Forward anymore.
Yeah.
They wanted to make a Way Forward game.
It felt like it.
And they didn't have the funding. It's kind of the same idea. Yeah, Mighty Number 9 was different because it was the developers from Inti Creates trying to bring back Mega Man. And in this case, it's people from Rare trying to make a Rare game that Microsoft wouldn't let them make. Same idea as Pillars of Eternity, but anyway, there's no telling how well it's going to go.
I noticed people are saying that when a company asks for like $200,000 and you give them $3 million, you're only going to end up with a game that looks... You're going to end up with a $200,000 quality game with millions of dollars of features tacked on. That's what people were saying before.
Yeah.
Like, if a game is asking for like 50 grand, well, and you give them $5 million, you're going to get a $50,000 quality game with millions of dollars of add-ons. Look at all the shit tacked on to Mighty Number 9.
Yeah, yeah. And Broken Age, too.
Yeah, it's
that one.
Shitty,
that's another example.
It's this terrible little, like, indie quality game.
Yeah.
With so much shit tacked on that it could never come out.
Tim Schafer he had so much money at that point. He just decided to blow it all on voice acting.
Yeah.
And now they can't even finish it. They need more money because they spent so much on these unnecessary things. But yeah, I've never seen people quite as based as the team, like the dev teams from Rare. So I don't know. I think this one's going to be at least okay. It doesn't like, I don't like the art style. It looks more like Viva Pinata. Looks like Viva Pinata.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was alright too. I mean, that was before Rare became terrible. Yeah. Anyway, it's not a lot to say for sure right now. Kerbal Space Program.
Yeah, Kerbal Space Program.
It got a fake 1.0.
Yeah, Kerbal Space Program just went into 1.0, meaning nothing. Because
I played it for the first time the other day. I encountered 3 game-breaking bugs. Within about 8 hours of playtime.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, I played it for 8 hours.
KSP, Kerbal Space Program, it's just another one of those games, and that long list of games is piling up. that are never going to be done, and they're just going to keep going on in iterations. Like, it could be 1.0, it could be 3.0, it could be 9 million.0. It's still going to be glitchy. It's just never going to be done, but anyway, that doesn't mean you can't have fun.
Yeah. I'm blown away by it, but at the same time, I had several runs broken by game-breaking bugs.
Yeah. I've lost a lot of
not a lot that changes that.
I lost a lot of work in Kerbal Space Program just for no reason.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I made a little just a little buggy, like a little rover that you sit a guy in. It toppled over. The guy fell out of the seat and he became debris.
Yeah.
He was called Unnamed Rover Debris. He's just standing there on the moon. And he's not dead. He's just debris.
It reminds me of Minecraft.
Yeah.
You had this amazingly popular, shoddily designed crapware game that just became extremely popular. So eventually you just had to release it. And then once Minecraft went full release, it was just nothing changed. It was just like, okay, it's done.
Yeah.
Whatever. We're done.
Yeah. And it's fine as it is. It's a...
I just have a hard time believing that...
I think it's deep enough that things like that are justified.
When, I just have a hard time believing, like, especially with the KSP devs, saying, like, when you hit 1.0, you're supposed to say that's all you intended to do from the beginning.
Yeah.
And I just don't think that's what people are thinking.
That's not the case anymore.
I don't think that's what anyone's thinking, because games are never done anymore.
Yeah.
People will just keep paying shit, and you have to keep tacking on more bullshit until the game has feature creep like crazy. Like Mighty No. 9, which got delayed again, by the way. Mighty No. 9 was supposed to come out this month, and then it got delayed again.
Oh, yeah.
Because they just keep tacking shit on. It's just going to look like such a schizophrenically designed piece of crap.
Yeah, well, with Yooka-Laylee, they asked for like 100,000 or something, 200,000, and they're at 1 million now. It's only going to rise from there.
Is that a good thing?
Probably not.
I'm starting to wonder is that actually a good thing to have happen? Like,
well, they're giving them. You're giving a person more money than they're asking for.
Yeah.
And
then that means they have to do work to try to justify it.
Yeah.
And it's. I would rather have the game come out, but that's just me.
I'd rather not have something like Pillars of Eternity that's full of backer NPCs littering the world. And they have to warn you when you meet a backer NPC by giving them like a gold name tag so that you know not to talk to them, because you'll just be fed this garbage story. They are terrible. They're a total waste of time and effort. Touhou 14 was put on the American branch of Playism.
Yeah, I saw that, and I saw the article where it's like Touhou was getting localized, and I was like, what?
Yeah.
People have been playing it for
20 years.
Ever here.
Yeah,
I'm thinking, like, what? How do you define localization now? Like,
well, it's the 14th game. It's been going for 20 years.
People have been playing it here since forever. Like,
and it's not even a localization. It's just they're making it available on the English Playism website. It's not really a big deal, but
like I would consider it a localization if a bundle of them got like Americanized with hamburgers and American flags and stuff, and released on the PS4 or something. I'd buy that. Yeah. They should replace all the characters with hamburgers and basketball players.
Yeah.
And make it like Cho and Iki. Yes.
Oh, speaking of which,
what?
They're like, this surprised me, but they're actually bringing over another like a fan game, like a Touhou fan game, unofficial, called Takkoman Kouzatsu World. I played that. It's like a really, really weird platforming beat 'em up, and where all the sound effects have way too much reverb, and all the characters are just like a mishmash of like ideas from the Touhou games. They're just used wrong, and it's friggin' bizarre. You know, The Weaponographist is a game that is like an indie game that's based on the idea of your weapons running out of durability really fast.
Yeah.
If I wanted that, I'd just play Dark Souls 2.
Or Far Cry 2.
Or Far Cry 2, yeah.
Or anything with a 2 in the name.
Fallout 2.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. I think Fallout has that thing too, because it's post-apocalyptic.
How come as soon as you have an apocalypse, everyone needs to start strapping shit together and wrapping it all over their body with belts and a whole bunch of football gear and spiked helmets and shit?
Nobody makes anything anymore.
What is that?
Everything's got to be makeshift. Just like, you can't just build a table out of wood. You got to build it out of guns.
How come as soon as you have a post-apocalyptic world, everyone thinks it has to look like Mad Max? Like, that's the only thing that ever existed that's post-apocalyptic. Like, what is up with that?
Man, when's Shovel Knight gonna update?
I don't know.
I don't know why. I just it got like crossover characters for PlayStation consoles and Microsoft consoles, neither of which I own. I cannot express my opinion about those because I do not have one.
They should get PC Man on there too, Gordon Freeman.
Yeah. They need Gordon Freeman, boss.
The PC Man, the one who represents PC. The guy from Crisis.
Mm-hmm.
Well, look, everyone.
It's the guy from Crisis. It's really
It's kind of an uneventful week compared to last week. I mean, you can just assume you got your normal feminist bullshit shitting up the internet. So you can just make up whatever you want in your mind about that, and it'll be more interesting than what's going on.
I'm not even interested anymore.
No, just make something up.
I stopped paying attention to that stuff.
Yeah, I'm starting to get a little bit worried about Atlus. Like, it's been a long time since I've liked anything they did, actually. Like, we have Persona 5, which is Persona. SMT4 sucked. And now they're working on an SMT Fire Emblem crossover that just looks like Persona. And they all suck. Like, where's anything good? When last thing it was Strange Journey.
Yeah, I miss the edge.
Yeah, I need to get hurt on the edge. I need so much edge, but I just don't get anything. I mean, you can be different, or you can be like everyone else.
Yeah, I've just been so low in edge lately that
finally, when you get
been falling off.
When you get a Fire Emblem and SMT crossover, it happens at the exact point where they both look the same anyway. We get the crossover when they're indistinguishable.
Yeah.
Oh, great! Yeah. That's so funny. It's like wait for two series to almost become the same and then do a crossover.
Yeah, I know, it's weird. Don't know why Fire Emblem started going that way.
I don't know.
It's so they Fire Emblem just didn't have an identity in the first place. It was so bland. Like
still is.
Yeah.
I just want to kill myself trying to play that Sacred Stones game. The story is so bland. I can't get over it.
Yeah.
Oh, man, if you just the first 5 seconds of Front Mission 1 are more interesting than the whole story in any Fire Emblem game.
I think that's it.
What a boring week this was. Say goodbye, everybody. Bye.
Is that the mascot?
This is Banana Man.
This is.
I found him at the dump.
Oh.
He's a dump banana man.
Wow, that's.
Somebody threw him out.
What's with the eyelashes?
I don't know. He's like.
It's not a man.
He's like a Jamaican banana woman.
You
or
had
something.
one job and you got it wrong.
I don't know what this is, what the point of it is, but she's like a banana, and that's it.
Yeah.
And I liked it, so I took it. It was like it's stuck in the ground underneath like a concrete slab. I fished it out and I took it.
Yeah.
There's a whole bunch of dirt in its hair, and I combed it all out.
Cool.
So now we got a new friend on the channel. Bananarama is here.
You always need that strangely phallic mascot.
Yeah, I know.
Like the ship pickle. That, like... Good God. Why would you do that? It's so terrible. Copyright.
It's probably some bizarre Chinese company.
Carousel Soft Toys Incorporated. Yeah. Soft toys is one word. I don't know if that's actually a word or just something they made up.
Made in China. I knew it.
Yeah. You can tell because of the hat.
The nationalist Chinese socialist party hat.
Damn stoners.
This is a socialist stoner Chinese banana. This is, I guess it's Jack Nicklaus. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it could just as easily be Jack Nicklaus.
Yeah.
But
who knows? This
is his golf game on the Game Boy.
Apparently he himself is a trademark of Golden Bear International.
I don't know what that means, but...
Huh.
Stroke play. Skins.
Oh, this looks...
You get to enter a name.
This looks so professional.
You can play as a female. That's amazing. Very modern.
Let's do that.
Do you get any stat changes for playing a female?
That would be very unprogressive.
How many letters can you fit in there?
Oh,
wow,
yeah.
that's amazing. You can actually go with their correct name.
Okay.
Usually you can just put in 3 or 4 letters, but look at this.
Now...
This is some pro shit.
Do we want to be a beggar, or do we want to be an expert?
Well, beggars can't be choosers.
Yeah, I guess so.
What kind of t-shirt do you want? Men's, ladies, or pro t-shirt? Pro is non-gender.
Men's, obviously.
Oh.
Computer player.
I am not a computer player. Practice a hole. Driving range. Practice green. Let's play a round.
Yeah, I guess so.
I guess they're referring to a golf ball since a golf ball is round.
The course is a bit wet for this round. The greens are slow. The wind is out of the north at 31 miles per hour. That's good to know. My favorite shot in all of golf.
Wow. This must be a great shot here.
Said by the man himself.
So this is at Pebble Beach, and I also have another game called Pebble Beach Golf Links.
Yeah.
I've actually got 1 million golf games here.
Pebble Beach is famous. I should know.
I invented it.
Okay, it's rendering the...
oh my god.
The interface here.
As you can see, we're a female. Because we're in a kilt.
Yep. I don't know what I'm supposed to do there. But...
In the rough. Last shot, 246 years.
Okay, done printing. Now, who?
Was
I did that right?
What you're supposed to do?
I don't know.
How come golf games still think that that's what golfing was like? You look at a little meter and you try to time it. Like, when did that become golf?
I know.
Every golf game is like that. It has a little meter, you just gotta hit it right. I don't think that's what golfers are thinking about.
Remember the Tiger Woods games on PS2 figured out a different way to do that. Oh, I completely forget how this is supposed to work.
I've considered buying one of those golf games from the PS2 era simply because they had track editors. That just sounds hilarious to me. Just like wrestling games. That's the only reason I've ever played wrestling games.
Mm-hmm. Ooh! Almost.
I'm actually excited because
on the green.
The WWE game for 2015 is coming to PC.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be wonderful.
Oh, cool.
I mean, all kinds of shitty mods for that. And all kinds of streams with strange things going on.
Wow, I can do...
Are you winning?
Micro shot. I had to re-render the whole thing. Okay. Get in the hole, there.
Nice putt. Last shot, 9F. Just want to get that ball in the hole.
Shouldn't I be putting? Holy shit, I don't know.
Does it have a putting mode?
Yeah. It should automatically go to putting mode when you, Oh. Oh, yeah, you select your club.
P, S, W, 8, 9... What are these things? P is
there we go.
P is not for putt, it's for power. No.
Well, what is putt, smartass?
It's when you putt.
There.
And it's in.
That shots I've never... No, what is Mr. What, I forget his name already.
Jack Nicklaus.
Yeah, what does he have to say about this one?
Any short par for I know.
More options than any short par for I know.
Oh.
Okay.
For I know that this is a fact. Great.
He has a very high opinion of these courses. Oh yeah, it's got trees. Bam! Okay.
I always wanted like a golf game that took place in a tiny little area, and you only had to make like one shot, and it was like pool, and it was top down, but it had little obstacles.
Yeah.
I just wanted to do the funny golf, like miniature putt games.
Mm-hmm.
But there was never a mini golf game really. Why don't they do that? I would play that.
There was Kirby's Dream Course. That was kind of a mini putt sort of thing. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I got a hole in like something.
Mini golf is the shit.
Yeah, it is.
Baltusrol. Welcome to Jack's Greatest.
Is this the final boss? It's just
the final boss is Jack himself.
It's just a lake.
You have to kill him.
Oh yeah. He's gonna pop out of that lake when I do the shot. Watch this round. Oh. Oh, that's dirty.
What? In the sand, I guess. I didn't even... You got past the water.
Pay attention to the pixels.
I'm trying.
Oh no, this ain't gonna work. This ain't gonna work. Ah.
I love the Game Boy aspect ratio. It's 1 by 1.
Mm-hmm.
It's awesome.
It is very cramped, as you can see. When you have something like a complex golf game.
Oh yeah, you don't got a lot of space to do anything in. So all your words become really short.
Yeah.
I hate that. That made old RPGs impossible to play without a manual. So you actually really had to look up what these words meant.
Mm-hmm.
Because they used to have to come up with their own unique names for spells. So...
Get in there.
Heal is NGR. The fire attack is PKN. And others, you gotta actually look it up. Fantasy Star, Y.
There, nice putt. That was not a nice putt. It was a very mediocre
Shortest
putt.
par 5 in Major Championship Golf.
Is that a positive or negative?
he messed up talking about a parfait. He's trying to talk about a parfait and he called it a parfait.
Oh, okay.
He wants dessert, is what it is. A parfait.
Parfait.
Parfait. What is a parfait, anyway? Remember how pointless the GBA to GameCube adapter was? Like, no games utilized it. Remember how you could plug your GBA into your GameCube?
Yeah.
It didn't do anything.
I know.
Like, no games used it. And there was such a potential because you could use it as another controller and you had a screen on it.
Uh-huh.
That's actually kind of interesting when you think about it.
Yeah.
So you had a screen. But, whatever.
It was... See, you had to have a GBA. You had to have the connector cable. And you had to have the game. And it was just too much pain for anybody.
Most things like that involve a peripheral, if you don't make it easy for the consumer, it's never going to take off. If it's not easy, no one's going to do it.
I'm playing a round. It's like I'm an old man.
Do you ever have like a grandparents that they would just play? They played a video game and that's all they played. Like, and they wouldn't play any other games. Like the odd time. Like this strikes me as a game a grandpa would play all day long forever and not get bored of.
Well, they don't know any better.
Like, I knew my grandmother used to play, like, remember the old DOS-based
okay,
casino
hold on
games?
a second.
What?
Hold on a second. Why is this his favorite short par 3?
I don't know.
I don't see the charm in this.
That's because you don't really see it as he saw it. He doesn't actually see like this, eh?
Oh.
This is not like this is not how Jack Nicklaus sees.
Okay.
He sees in color vision. He doesn't see.
But how do you make a par 3 course interesting? Like you can't give it any turns. You can't give it any trees or obstacles or anything.
That's making it fair. It's making it tourney legal.
Yeah.
Like all golf courses should be perfectly straight and have no hazards whatsoever to be tourney quality.
Yeah,
It's pure skill.
There should be a final destination.
Yeah.
Like just nothing but
you have to get hole in one.
No, the ground is actually sheet metal, and it's just you and the hole.
That's it.
Yeah, it's just really far away. So
Let's go. Let's go.
You gotta
Let's do the final destination.
Yeah.
Anyway, my grandma used to play DOS-based casino games on a Windows 95 computer, like all through the night.
Yeah. Like
hours and like 6 or 7 hours at a time.
Yeah.
And it was just like watching a slot machine. Like it was just like nothing. Like,
yeah.
Didn't even play the fun games. Played the boring games like slots.
That's weird.
Why do old people do that?
Because they don't want to think. They weren't taught to think.
Are they so like they're just trying to get away from the idea of their mortality?
The idea.
So they just try to let's not think because I'm dying.
The idea of thinking about what you're doing while you're entertaining yourself is foreign to them, because they grew up with a
stick.
They grew up with the Lone Ranger and
Beverly Hillbillies.
Yeah.
Bonanza. The Twilight Zone.
Everybody Loves Lucy.
Yeah. See, at my grandparents, we used to watch the Dukes of Hazzard a lot.
Yeah, that too.
And I had Dukes of Hazzard bedclothes.
Is this gonna end?
Like, I had a Dukes of Hazzard blanket. Everything was Dukes of Hazzard in my life for a while. You ever, you ever notice, like, how sometimes you go through phases when you're almost a baby and you don't know why? Like, all of a sudden, everything's one theme.
Yeah.
There's just no point. Like, you don't know why. It just is. You don't even like it.
It was Batman for me.
I had Dukes of Hazzard, and then I had baseball stuff.
Uh-huh.
And I never gave a shit about any of those things. And I just had them.
Yeah.
Sometimes parents will decide what you like when you're like 4.
Yeah. Well, you can't decide.
And for a while, you'll believe it.
Kids are retarded. I'm glad they're all dead.
They should be shot.
I'm glad they've all grown up by now.
I'm glad they've all grown up. What? There's no new kids.
There's none.
That's weird.
Okay. Longest par 4 in major championship golf. Alright.
You know what?
That is long.
You know what's funny? We were talking about how people used to play games forever without thinking about it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like my grandma and all that. But I noticed that people are still doing that today on phones.
Yeah.
They never went away. They're doing it on Facebook, too. Playing slots on Facebook.
If you just want to kill time, that's fine.
And you have to keep logging in to get coins and shit.
Yeah.
And if you log out, you lose your coins, and you...
Now that stuff, that isn't the same thing. Because that stresses the brain.
Yeah.
That's different. That's an addiction thing.
Yeah, well, I know someone that...
It's not about wasting time.
I know someone that all they did all day was play slot games on Facebook, and the way it worked was that playing them gave you coins to use on other machines, and you logged in every day to get free coins.
Oh, yeah.
So it just went on, this endless cycle of no enjoyment.
Mm-hmm.
You have to explain to these people why they're not having fun. It's really hard to tell someone they're not having fun.
It is. Alright. Oh, he doesn't have an opinion about this one.
I don't know, it's golf. Just play it. You should be able to hit a UFO at some point if you do a certain thing.
Yeah, there should be random encounters. Just like a rival will show up sometimes.
I wonder in golf, in real life, did anyone ever hit a bird?
Yeah, it should,
Oh man, you know what there should be?
There should be a golf course that's a 3D maze. It's like, it's just a bunch of ducks going up and down every which way.
Can you look in little ports, like strategically placed ports, to see what?
Yeah.
Try to strategize. Yeah. Yeah, and after a certain amount of time, you have to flush it, and it'll just blow air to force it out the other end when you lose.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking, there should be a mini golf with you play with a Ferris ball, and there's strategically placed magnets that you need to avoid to putt against the magnets.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be great?
all these ideas
that makes some strange shots, wouldn't it? Because you could like turn with the magnet, right?
Yeah.
You could make it go around a corner. Couldn't you do that?
Alright. Ooh, that was a straight shot. Damn, that was right next to the hole, I think. Oh, not really. Damn it.
It just looked to me like you hit that way too hard.
Damn it. I thought I had the putting ball stick thing.
Can you request a different ball? I need a putting ball. I can't use this ball. This is a driver ball. I need a putting ball. Come on. This is not fair.
In the future.
I'm asking for a different ball. I request a superior ball.
That'll come after the brush metal mini putt courses. Gotta stay fair. Can't be... It has to be a true test of skill. Don't win either.
A true test of skill uses 3 golf balls at the same time.
Come on. You cunt.
I've been thinking baseball a long time ago should have increased the skill ceiling by making players hold their bats upside down. Like you hold the bat by the wide end and you have to hit it with the handle. You should do that to increase the skill ceiling.
Yeah.
Because you got the little nub on the end that's going to screw it up. They should do that instead.
Oh my god, what is this?
Ballless roll.
I didn't know. All right. This. So they have I don't remember how many courses they had, like 7 or something. Each one has at least 14 holes, and they're all rendered in glorious 3D. That's awesome. Cut that out.
Stop picking your teeth.
It's gonna create noise.
Cut that out. Cut it. Quit it now. No more tooth picking here. In the fairway. Alright. Don't go into the static. Stay away from that static discharge.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, now I'm getting sick of the loading thing. It's not a novelty anymore. There.
Par 3 tricky. Wind conditions make this excellent par 3 tricky.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man, this is 3 tricky.
Now, why does this one have different wind conditions than the other?
This is 3 tricky
holes?
for me.
Yeah. Okay. Whoop. Bam! Don't hit the tree. Okay.
How come they can't have... this course has variable gravity. Watch out.
Yeah.
Why do you do that?
This course takes place on a tiny planetoid.
You'll have to deal with that when you're golfing. Yeah. You're going to want to use a putter the whole way.
It's got almost no gravity.
This planet has really intense gravity. This course has really intense gravity. Watch out.
Oh, here's the most difficult second shot on a straightaway short par 4. Wow.
Oh. I don't know this like golf lingo enough to know what this stuff means. Au gratin Dr. 250Y. Dis 373 years. Hole 16. Stroke 1 par 4.
That's like
press a button.
Is Jack Nicklaus like a hole critic or something?
I don't know.
All he does is criticize the holes. But they're all positive. He's probably got fired from the newspaper he works at for being too positive.
You can't just give every hole a good review, Jack.
Yeah.
I've liked every hole I've golfed on. Hey. They're all good.
Because I love my country and I love my... right in the sand. I love sand, too. No, Jack, you can't love sand. Nobody likes sand. I like sand.
I once golfed in a golf course that was all water, and I loved it. Yeah. The whole thing was water.
And a hole that was too small for the ball. That's good, too. It's a good challenge. It's a fair challenge, guys.
It's perfectly fair. Everyone has to play the same course.
Mm-hmm.
So why is it not fair?
Well, yeah.
Everyone has to put up with it.
Yeah, it is. Hold on, don't do that. Ah.
I was thinking, you know how...
Fuck.
For distance, like, drove for a golf ball, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know how there's probably a world record for it, right?
Yeah.
Well, what if you went to the moon and you took a golf club and a golf ball with you and you broke that record? Do you hold the record? Does it work like that?
I don't know.
Wouldn't you have the record by a long degree?
Yeah, I guess so.
Just hit it as hard as you can on the moon and like make it go, and then measure it somehow, and then find out it went like halfway around the moon, and no one would be able to do that on Earth.
Buildings.
Yeah.
So his opinion about this one is that it's really famous.
Well, those are famous people's houses. So of course it's famous.
Oh yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, Moon people probably broke a lot of records. And probably hold a lot of different records for things done. That are not fair at all, because they were on the moon.
Yeah. How was I supposed to know there was sand there? Gee.
Look at that. What's all that back there?
Ooh.
It's just blackness.
Yeah.
Is that a cliff?
Oh, I screwed that up.
You know what would make this great?
What?
Is if you could walk around and it would really slowly render everything when you were walking each step. So you could walk forward over the whole course.
Yeah. Oh god. You know, I'm no professional by any means, but it seems like a lot of these golf courses aren't designed very deliberately. I mean, there's just stuff everywhere. I mean, why?
Wait a minute, what? Are we back to the beginning?
Why, okay, why is the, what I assume is the sand right there?
Yeah.
And, like, a strip of it right there, when, like, the space between those two... See, it doesn't make any sense. Like, there's a huge blotch of sand over there, I think. I don't know what that is.
Are we back in the first course?
No. They're still playing around.
We're on Pebble Beach.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it just said Pebble Beach. I don't know. I thought we were already there.
Huh. I don't know. So what am I doing?
I don't know.
Wow.
Anyway, there's your password if you want to pick up where we were. Oh my god.
Oh, that's
good. It looks perfect. What is it? The first time you did it, you got 291.
The wind is a factor too. That should work. Oh no, it's not. 284. Oh, this is... The wind is going backwards. That's good. Alright.
Put the ball into orbit.
Okay, now the wind is going, like, perfectly northwards. Ah, damn it.
It's not quite an orbital stroke you made there.
Yeah. Ooh.
That's like perfect.
Yeah.
The wind, though.
Whatever.
But the world record for this game, for some reason, is like 8,000. Somehow we're doing it wrong.
Yeah, some old lady did it. Anyway, the only good thing about this game is hearing Jack's opinions. And, of course, going to the Game Boy Player menu and drawing a background.
That's not how you spell 4.
There. Whatever cares. That's it.
That's Jack Nicklaus, Klaus.
That's Jack Nicklaus Club.
That's Jack Nicholson Golf on the Game Boy.
Now, the Game & Watch was Nintendo's first video game in 1990. It was,
Wait, no.
1980, rather.
Yeah, you're 10 years late there.
I love fucking up so quickly. Anyway.
How are you gonna save that one and edit it?
It was, anyhow. It was called Game & Watch because it had a clock in it.
Oh, man.
And it was discontinued eventually because it had to be. And,
good things have to come to an end, I guess.
In 2010, they decided to reproduce Game & Watch Ball as a platinum reward for Club Nintendo members.
Yeah, 1,200 coins for that thing.
Yeah. And this asshole's making me review something that I don't own.
Take that.
Yeah. And it is pretty damn nice, I gotta say.
It's the only cool thing the North American Club Nintendo ever got. Everything else sucks.
Comes with a friggin' 2011 reissue operations manual. Just in case you didn't know. I don't know if the originals were fold-out manuals.
I don't know if it probably had something on parchment.
Yeah.
And it blew away in the wind if you touched it.
Anyway, the box is really nice. And it comes in a snug little sleeve here. Wait a minute. Comes in a snug little
condom.
Condom.
You remove the condom to get your game out.
And this beautiful thing with real brushed metal and rubber buttons and this pristine ass screen. It's freaking gorgeous. And like rock hard plastic on the back.
And it's got that classic Nintendo red instead of the gray they went with here.
Where's the on button? Is there an on button?
The battery's probably long dead, I don't know.
Yeah, the battery's probably long dead. Because it would normally display the time in the corner somewhere. Not that... I wonder if anyone actually used it.
Well, it was amazing back then. All you had to do to impress someone was have a game that was also a clock.
Yeah. But this thing...
And play a very rudimentary game.
Anyway, they were just the typical early LCD games. But they were done well. And,
this particular game is called Ball, and all you did, you controlled Mr. Game & Watch from Super Smash Bros. Fame, and what he would do is just juggle balls, and you controlled both of his arms as they juggled.
Here's a representation of it there.
That's really all that happened.
Yeah, and but it's fun enough for what it is.
Yeah.
It's better than those 9008 Game & One block things that you get at the dollar store. You are holding in your hands the game of the future. At least, that's what they called it 30 years ago. Ball, the first installment of the Game & Watch series, has been faithfully reproduced and reissued so that the gamers of the future can relive the groundbreaking technology of the past. This is our gift to you, Club Nintendo members. Enjoy. Yeah, that's basically, obtaining this is telling Nintendo, yes, I will take it up the ass. For you.
Not anymore, though.
It's really good.
Club Nintendo's gone now.
Yeah.
So.
And it's because, in my humble opinion, they never did anything like this again.
Yeah.
Like, I would have...
It was a good call by me when I spent all my coins on that. 1,200 coins on that, and I just had a feeling it was never going to come back. It never did.
I would have been down for getting platinum if they did this again, but I just wasn't confident that it would.
Everything sucks other than this. I can't believe that this was such a one-time thing.
Yeah.
Nintendo literally had no intention of doing it again. It's amazing.
Oh, whoops. Got the manual in there. Yeah, you gotta... Oh, it comes with a little thank you note. Thank you for your feedback. And, like, slightly hard card, so it doesn't, so you can keep it together.
Good.
Yes.
Great. That's thoughtful of them.
Yeah. This is a solid thing.
Yeah. I wish Nintendo
could run over this with a bike.
I wish Nintendo would go back to the red aesthetic. They kind of got rid of that for American releases. The Famicom and the Game & Watch both had a reddish, like a dark red, bright red, yellow hue that Nintendo used to like. I don't know why they got rid of that. They actually brought it back with the Wii Mini. The smaller, slimline Wii you can buy actually has red. A red finish.
Yeah, that's right. I miss colors in general.
I miss fun. I miss when,
You know, in today's all-or-nothing black-and-white society, it makes sense that most consoles are either white or black.
Yeah,
like all colors or no colors.
I hate...
no compromises.
I hate how all the consoles now, if they don't look like a computer, then they won't sell or something. Like,
yeah.
The last one that looked cool was the GameCube.
Yeah.
That was the last time a game console looked like a game console.